Hello, this is another live update from on Jacob Adaram's row across the ocean. I just got an email from him, and I can show you where he is. He did have 30 knots of wind. He's been in 30 knots of wind, gusting to 35. It's been relentless. He could not make any progress to the left. He could not turn into this channel. The goal was to come in here. He could not do it. And so he came up here. He first tried to get close enough to this reef to anchor here, but missed that one. But he did catch this reef up here. That's the way he put it. He caught the reef. Now, these are not accurate GPS positions. He's somewhere in this area, and I'm hoping to get a lat-lon later. Let's see, I show you better what the reef looks like. But anyway, here's the interesting thing. Jacob Adaram is anchored in Australia. So he has touched down. He has, the boat is tied up, not tied up, it's anchored in Australia, the continent of Australia. It just happens to be a little bit offshore here. He's 30 miles from Cairns, but he's anchored here. And there's no good-looking wind until Thursday. I won't go through that wind now. Maybe tomorrow. But it doesn't look doesn't look like any change at all till Thursday. 25 plus winds from the southeast all the way till Thursday. Then it gets a little bit lighter, and then it kind of backs around more to the east. In which case he might be able to run back down in here. That's where he's got to go, back down in here. And in 15 knots from the east, he can make this course. He's made it back there earlier. So he's safely tucked in here behind Flynn Reef. That would look like this, and I'll show you something. Here's my chart of the area, and here's what Flynn Reef looks like. Is that it? No, that's Houston Reef. Flynn Reef right here. So he's somewhere in this area here. I'm not sure where. Remember, these are meters, so that's 10.7. That's like 32 feet of water. 23 meters. So forth. So he's somewhere in here, and maybe he'll send a lat-lon and gets rested up a little bit. He's got to get a rest. But here's something interesting. If you want to look at that, you can go to a browser and go to, the easiest thing, let me just do it here. Emerson, okay. Go to Navionics, Navionics, Navionics. So go to the main Navionics site, that's here. Then once you get to the Navionics site, choose Chart Viewer. And that's here. And this shows you what Navionics charts are going to look like. They don't let you get latitude and longitude off of this. Otherwise, people would just be making their charts from captures here. But here's Townsville. That's where he was before. Here's Cairns. And then you can zoom in on Cairns. And then here, where is it? Cairns. Okay, I'm not going to do that. It's too hard. But if you zoom in on Cairns, you'll find you'll eventually get to, I did lose it. Cairns. Here's Cairns down here. The town name disappears. See, the whole name is gone. It's a little awkward. But this is the big reef here. What's it called? Grafton? I don't know. Grafton. And then this is Grafton Pass. And so if you have to be really careful on your plus and minus. But here's Flynn Reef, and here's where he is, somewhere right in there, and he's safely tucked in and anchored there. And it looks like might have to be there till Thursday or so. We'll see as time goes by. But that's a report. He's anchored in Australia, so in that sense, the voyage is complete. But I'm sure he wants to go all the way to Cairns, and that's what he's going to probably do.